Hi everyone! In this next set of videos in our Resilience series, I'm going to be exploring the concept of trust. It's the foundation of our professional and personal relationships. And it's also something that we don't usually deliberately think about, right? We just let our intuitions tell us whether we should trust someone or not. And so the cornerstone of resilience is to not just let our lives be dictated by circumstances, by other people, or even our own intuition, but we learn to take deliberate actions to improve ourselves. And learning how to cultivate trust in relationships is part of strengthening our resilience muscles. So today I want to share with you a framework called the trust equation, right, which comes from a book by the same name by Drozdiak and Fisher. So this framework decomposes the concept of trust into 4 components, and this allows us to understand where, if any, are the causes of tensions and trust gaps or deficits, right? And subsequently be able to guide us on what we can do to remedy or repair a strained relationship and rebuild that trust. So trust has 4 components, right? So the first is credibility. Right? This is whether or not the person that you're dealing with has the subject matter expertise or the track record to be able to do and fulfill his or her role. The second component is reliability. This is when someone does what they say they're going to do. It's a function of their past behavior or reputation, or an assessment of their ability to deliver when they say they're supposed to deliver. The third is a little bit more complicated because it's more conceptual. It's about intimacy or authenticity, right? Is this person able to open up and share how they really feel about something? And similarly, whether you feel comfortable opening up and being vulnerable to this person. So in other words, do they say what they mean and mean what they say? And lastly, in this equation, the denominator is self-interest. And so this is whether or not a person is acting in the best interest of the collective, right? Whether it's your team or the company or the country, rather than acting in their own selfish interests for their own rewards or improving their own position. Now, it's in the denominator because no matter how credible, reliable, and authentic a person is, if they're motivated by self-interest, that will significantly reduce the trust between the two parties. And so in the next set of videos, I'm going to be talking about each of these components individually to help us diagnose strained relationships, to understand which of these 4 components are the main causes and what actions we can take to repair those relationships, especially between 2 work colleagues or between a boss and a team member. So see you then.